Of 4 installments of our Sunday session. If you're new to the channel, thank you for watching the video. This channel is dedicated to recreational players trying to get better and even become professional. I have 3 goals for this channel, and real quick, I'll share the first one, reaching 5,000 subscribers. When we do that, we will be giving $1,000 away. There is no purchase necessary or anything to do to qualify. Subscribe, join the community, and let's all get better together. With that said, let's jump right back in. We are picking up where we left off on the last hand. And here's the great thing, as a reminder, this table is extremely tight. They typically only play with aces, kings, or queens. It allows me to open up my range and scoop some pots. But the best part here is when I don't have the hand, I don't have to chase it. I don't have anything close to having the nuts. And in this case, this hand right here is actually a prime example. I bet $1, he called. I'm not gonna put any more money in the pot, but now I have the straight. And I feel like he has jacks, queens, or aces, or sevens. And I just want to see. I need to make sure that my thought processes are right, and this is very cheap. And he has queens, exactly what I thought. So this makes me really happy. Aces alert, you guys. Suited and connected. Great opportunity to build up a pot. You know what I say at 6 card, but it also applies to 4 card, and in my opinion, it applies to hold'em. Aces ain't shit unless you have a fish. Here, not the greatest turnout for aces, but not bad. The turn is absolutely fantastic, gives us a boat, and then the 10. Now, this is how tight these players are. What's 250 gonna do? I'm absolutely going to take that down. Any better hand will. Or he puts himself in a position of re-raise, where I re-raise him, and he has to let go of it. This is actually a great table because of how tight they are. We go into the next hand. He's feeling like I took something from him. I flopped 2 pair, but the board is so wet. I have backdoor straight flush draw, but he bets. And remember what I said, these people are so tight, sometimes you might get a small continuation bet, but I'm not going to chase them and have my money locked up for 20 minutes. Instead, they can have that. And look at that, aces alert, less than 3 hands later, and it's aces double suited. It's not really connected, but there's a lot of opportunity there. But you know what I say? Aces ain't shit unless you have a fish. I don't really want to pop it up all the way because it is aces double suited, but there's not a lot of connection beyond that. This is actually decent. I wouldn't put him on a 5. I don't even put him on pocket jacks. I put him on queens, kings, or aces. And I'm just going to check it down because him and KH, they like to check raise. Only person that's going to call me is somebody that has the potential to beat me, and I don't want that. So we're actually doing really well. We're staying out of some really dangerous pots, as well as we're building up others. The funny thing here is this hand is a prime example. Asaro, aces, kings, queens. He doesn't play low cards. And then Ozo, I don't know. He doesn't play, nobody at this hand plays low cards but me. So I could try to steal it, but I don't know if Ozo check raises, and there's not a lot in the pot. So I could easily take this down with 2 pair, and I do. You see, ace queen double suited, queens. It makes the hands a lot easier when they play so tight. As I said in the last video, when you have tight players and you have a full table, the one thing that we have to be careful about is pot control. Controlling how much you put out there. Because typically every hand somebody will have something. You can't bet them off every hand. So instead, what I do is I open up my range so that I have more opportunities to win. For example, at 6 card high, I would never lead out and re-raise with 2 pair. But here, at this table, I absolutely would. This table is so tight that they would likely fold an ace king with a rainbow in their hand. Me, I'll at least see it because I know that there will likely only be 2 to 3 players in the hand. This case, we have king, which is great. But like I said, KD likes to check raise. So I'm just going to put $1 out there to see exactly what I thought was going to happen. He didn't check raise, but I think if I would have checked it to him, he would have checked. And that check could have got me in trouble. Especially if he has a set of queens likely. But with that said, this table has been, the hands have been really good and the players are so tight, but they get hands and they chase them down. It's similar to in the live game, a new Omaha player coming from Texas Hold'em. When they see 4 cards, they see all the opportunities. What I really like about this hand right here, and the reason why I'm celebrating is because I folded. I didn't put any money in that pot, and George Sniper re-raised. I would have called that re-raise pre-flop and probably folded, so I saved myself $11. Now, KD raids, like I said, these players, aces, kings, queens, I don't even think they have the range for jacks unless it's under $5. Don't really get anything. I have a flush draw. The jack, if I get the jack, it gives somebody else a straight, couple of straights. So I kind of want to just let this play out. See if I can take it down with just another jack or a 4. But Aura, she ends up betting. Not going to get any more money out of me in this pot, and I'll let it go. Like I said, this is one of the easier tables I've played at in a while because of how tight everyone is. It's actually alarming. What we do now is we just start waiting. Aura seems like she's either getting the hands or she's done and now she's being much more aggressive. She's starting to become impatient and it's leading to some aggression with a lot of pre-flop raises. Now here's the thing. I haven't really been beating Aura, so I don't like calling her if I can at all help it. Because after that ace high flush over king flush where I scooped her, she's bet into me all the way down, and I end up folding because I'm not going to chase her. That hand, I had pocket 7s. I said let's re-raise and just take down the blinds. The blinds help me, 1, live another day, but 2, call unnecessarily in other positions. You see, a lot of this table is a little bit boring, but it's folding, and these folds pay off. I got ace king with ace high flush and a 6-3 and an ace 3, so this is pretty connected. There's a lot of opportunities here, so I raise. Astro, he re-raises. You know what he has? He has the aces. And this is a horrible flop for me. I got a 3, so I think a 6 would win. A 6 or a king or another 3. But I'm not going to chase it down. He can have it. Do you see how much he folds? I'm not going to lock up my money like that. Very similar to last hand. This is suited connected with the ace high flush of spades. So I can ace 4s connected, 4, 5, 5, 6, 4, 6. All of these are great hands, so I'm going to raise it and get some of these people out of the pot. Now, she was taking a while and she re-raises. Aces likely and probably queens. It hit me pretty nicely. Astro, like I said, nobody bets with anything below queens. I think KD, I'm going to call her KD. I think she has aces and I think Astro has queens or kings. I have 2 pair. I was going to chase it down a little bit, but I said no. Let's get it all in right now. As I had a live game where I did that and ended up regretting it because the person caught up. I was slightly off. Katie had kings. My 2 pair are great. Just got to avoid a jack. Just now I got to avoid a king. That is perfect. Let's go again. I got the flush draw now. And a scoop with the 2 pair. This is why I like this table, because they're not playing with anything but high cards. If I just choose the low cards, I'm scooping them all day. Right there, I'm checking the players. Where you see their player meter showing cold, it means they're down more than 100 buy-ins, or big blinds, which in this case is $100. That little thing that popped up where I had to tilt the little motorcycle guy, that's a verification tool to make sure I'm not a robot, I guess. It goes from time to time. I've noticed, and again, no correlation, I haven't studied it, haven't taken any notes, but I've noticed that when that comes up in the middle of a hand, I always lose. So now I just fold no matter what. It comes in after the hand, but I know that I'm going to lose that hand when I fold. Whether it's pre-flop, in the middle of the flop, I know that that's not the winning hand. It is never, when I've seen it run out, never won. So now Ozo raised, and this is actually not bad. I might call. Like I said, Ozo, probably aces, kings, or queens. Oro likes to play the board a little bit more, so she probably has that 10. This is going to be the last hand of this installment. There are 2 more after this. I'm going to do my best to try to get them before the end of the day. I hope you're enjoying these. Please comment, share your feedback on how I played, what I did wrong, what I could have done better. Also share feedback about how you like the video, the animations, the captions. Let's all grow this channel together. Like and subscribe.